Hi everybody, this is CryptoJax here and welcome to my new crypto channel. In this channel I'm going to try and provide some basics about what crypto is and how to participate. Before we get into it, if you do like the content, be sure to hit the like and subscribe and press the bell to get future videos. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not investment advice. Any and all information provided in my videos are for educational and entertainment purposes only. What you do with your money is entirely your own responsibility. Seek the counsel of your own financial advisor before investing yours or anyone else's money, please. So let's get into it. In my first video, I'm going to walk you through my setup for how I go between my regular bank, where I have my checking and savings, and my crypto wallets where I can invest. This allows me to easily get into and out of crypto with very little effort or fees. In this video, I will explain how I've set up my bank accounts, my Coinbase Pro account, and my crypto wallet so I can easily move money between my regular banking world and the crypto world. We'll also go into a few details and learn what it takes to actually perform a successful crypto transaction. Things like how to obtain Ethereum so you can have Ethereum in your wallet to pay for the fees that it takes to do a transaction on the Ethereum network. By the end of this video, the goal is to be able to create accounts in your own bank account and on Coinbase Pro, and have your own wallet so that you can move your money to and from your banking account through Coinbase and into your own private wallet. For my banking, I already had checking and savings, so all I did was create a separate checking account that I then only use for crypto. Once you have your bank account set up for crypto, you can then create your Coinbase Pro account by logging into Coinbase Pro and going through all of the screens to set up your Coinbase account. Once your account is set up, you can link your crypto account to Coinbase Pro, and that will enable you to send and receive money to and from your bank. By having the crypto account separate, Coinbase Pro only has to know about that account. It doesn't have to know anything about your checking and savings accounts, which provides an added level of security. Once you have your Coinbase Pro set up and you've sent some US dollars into your Coinbase Pro account, you can convert it to USDC for free. Coinbase allows you to do that. Once you have USDC, you can purchase some Ethereum using Coinbase, or you can send your USDC to your crypto Ledger wallet using the withdrawal screens to withdraw from Coinbase into your crypto wallet. I'll go over how to do some of those steps later on. It should be known that you will want to have some Ethereum in your crypto wallet before you can do any transactions using that crypto wallet. This is assuming we're using the Ethereum network for all of these things. I show Bitcoin there, but for this scenario it would be wrapped Bitcoin, which is wrapped in an Ethereum wrapper to allow the Bitcoin to exist in an Ethereum wallet. If you want to store real Bitcoin, you can keep that on Coinbase Pro, or you can create a Bitcoin wallet to withdraw from Coinbase Pro and into a Bitcoin wallet. The Ledger also supports Bitcoin, so you can use Ledger for that as well. I still strongly recommend using a hardware wallet for all of your crypto, and I also recommend not keeping your coins on Coinbase Pro or any other centralized exchange. Many of those have had hacking problems, and if the money's in the exchange, it's essentially owned by them, and if they decide at any time they are in financial trouble, they can keep your coins, and you'll have to wait for lawsuits to complete before you can get any of your money back. Okay, for a second, let's talk about buying Ethereum and why you need Ethereum. Um, I've included a link in the description, which is a very basic tutorial for how to use Coinbase Pro. And what you'll want to do is trade some of your USDC once you've put some over into Coinbase, and you're going to want to convert it to Ethereum. And the reason for this is we're going to, once you have Ethereum on Coinbase Pro, we're going to move it over to your crypto ledger wallet so that you can then do trading using your wallet on the Ethereum network. Okay, to recap, you have your USD that you've moved from your checking or savings into your crypto account. You've deposited it into Coinbase Pro. You've gone through the menus and you've converted your USD to USDC, and now we're going to swap using the tutorial that I've included in the description to trade or swap the USDC and Ethereum pair to get yourself some Ethereum that you can then send to your crypto ledger wallet so that it's in your wallet in order to pay for transactions you perform using your wallet. Whenever you do a transaction using your wallet, let's say on a distributed exchange like Uniswap or 1inch or Matcha.xyz, when that transaction is executed, the Ethereum you have in your wallet is used to pay for that transaction. I'm also going to have a separate video where I talk about how to look at the current transaction price for an Ethereum transaction and how to pick the best times so that things are cheap or cheaper if you're looking to do a transaction and you're trying to save money on fees. Several months ago, transactions were really out of control and very, very high. Now that we're in the middle of a bear market when this video was shot, the transaction fees on the Ethereum network have dropped quite a bit. If things start to heat up again and people think we're in a bull market again, those prices are likely to rise, and you're going to want to look at various sources to try and figure out when the best time to do a transaction is so you can save several dollars on your Ethereum transactions. Okay, once you have all of these different pieces set up, the high-level money flow is basically you have your checking and your savings. If you decide you want to move some money over to crypto and purchase various coins, you move those US dollars from your checking or your savings over to your crypto account at your bank. You can then use Coinbase Pro to deposit the money from your crypto bank account into Coinbase. It'll show up at Coinbase Pro in your account as USD or US dollars. You can then convert USD to USDC, which is Coinbase's stablecoin, which has the same value as a US dollar. USDC as a stablecoin is has its value pegged to the US dollar. So at Coinbase Pro you can exchange $1 for one USDC at any time, and they don't actually charge for that function. Once you have USDC, you can use Coinbase Pro and their trading screens to exchange USDC for Ethereum. For the scenario that I'm talking about here, I would potentially want to buy some other crypto coins on Ethereum, either buy Ethereum or buy wrapped Bitcoin or Hex or some other Ethereum-based coin, and I would need to have some Ethereum in my crypto wallet or my Ledger wallet before I can actually execute any transactions on the Ethereum network. So the high level is from checking to the crypto account to Coinbase Pro, convert from USD to USDC, then send over to your Ledger wallet, and now you have your own crypto wallet on your Ledger that you can use on trading platforms like Uniswap or 1inch or Matcha.xyz. those distributed exchanges are my preference for exchanging my USDC coins for Ethereum-based tokens. There are other exchanges, KuCoin's another centralized exchange that I sometimes use. You can send from Coinbase Pro directly to KuCoin, or you can take your crypto that you have in your Ledger wallet and send it to KuCoin. Just remember that there are sometimes fees associated with withdrawing from centralized exchanges. KuCoin and Coinbase both will charge you a fee to remove your money as a withdrawal to your wallet. I was going to go over the screens about how to sign up for Coinbase Pro, but they're going to be changing and phasing out the Coinbase Pro part, and they're probably going to move some of the Coinbase Pro functions into their single generic interface for Coinbase. So creating screens for that I don't think are going to be useful right now, since they're going to be changing. It shouldn't be too difficult. The high level is basically you just follow the screens that Coinbase provides for creating a new account, and you're going to have to provide some information that I personally don't like to provide. I had to give a screenshot or a image capture of my driver's license, for example, but with regulations, Coinbase is trying to follow those things and identify what users they have in their system, and as a result, we have to, in order to use Coinbase, give up some of that information, which is not the best situation. For my scenario, I use Coinbase Pro, but I believe there's several other centralized exchanges that provide fiat on and off ramps. So when I talk about a fiat on and off ramp, fiat is basically US dollars or any other currency like the euro or whatever your country's currency is. It's the ability of getting that currency into and out of Coinbase is what I'm calling an on and off ramp. FTX, I believe, is one. Kraken's another. Gemini's another. For me, Coinbase Pro provides the advantage of converting from USD to USDC for no fee, and it's an instantaneous swap back and forth between those two. And then I can link, once I have USD, I can link back to my crypto account in my bank and withdraw and deposit to and from my bank to get my US dollars in and out of my bank and into Coinbase Pro. So basically I'm using Coinbase Pro though as a temporary holding place to get my crypto in and out of my checking and savings. So I try not to hold too much of my crypto or my USD on Coinbase Pro for any extended period of time. I'm just moving it from my crypto account in my bank through Coinbase Pro to my crypto ledger wallet, or the other way around to get it back to my bank once I want to cash out. So if you followed this setup, you should have a separate crypto account that's in your bank account that gives you some safe separation from your savings and or checking account that you have at your bank. You can use that now to bridge money through Coinbase Pro to your crypto wallet and back again. I'd like to take a couple of seconds to talk about risk versus reward. For me, that's the most important part of trading crypto because there's a lot of very high risk investments that are out there, and even the safest investments have the potential for 85-95% drops from time to time. And if you don't have the stomach for holding through one of those drops and waiting for the next bull market, this may not be the space for you, because there's going to be major drops, and you'll have to decide whether or not you're invested in something that you believe will come back in the next bull market, because not everything does come back. The top coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum have always come back. That doesn't mean they always will come back, but they've been the more stable investments that you can count on in the crypto world. There are several others that have done really well that are called altcoins, and I'll go into some of those in later videos and how to trade them and how to take advantage of some of the features that various coins provide, because not all coins are the same. But the important part is that you're understanding your risk versus your reward. So for me, risk-wise, no one should really be investing more than, say, 10 or 15% of your portfolio, your savings portfolio in crypto. The younger you are, you may be able to take more risk because you have more time to recover from an 85-95% drop where you picked the wrong coin and it never did come back. But the older you are, the lower percentage you really should be investing. And if you're choosing your risk versus rewards properly, you really don't have to invest a whole lot to get really good gains. And if you're able to parlay a couple of wins, you then start looking at really serious money. So if you had $1,000 and you pick something and were able to get out with 100x, that $1,000 has turned into $100,000. And if you're able to get out before the next bear market takes it all away from you, you can then pick something else, or maybe even stay with the same thing for the next bull run and do another 10 to 20x, or if you're lucky 500x, because there's lots of those out there as well. And that's when you start talking into turning $1,000 into millions of dollars. And that's where you need to have your ledger, because if you're looking at potentially losing $1 million worth of crypto, you don't want that on your phone without some layer of protection there that will keep it from being taken from you. Don't forget to look in the description part of the YouTube video for links. I've got links in there for Coinbase Pro, where you go to sign up and create a new account, where to go to buy a Ledger Nano S. I prefer the Nano S. I think it's the best hardware wallet that you can get. And there's also a link to the Coinbase basic tutorial, which is what you'll use to find the USDC Ethereum pair, and you can use that tutorial to help you swap USDC for Ethereum, which you'll then eventually send to your crypto wallet, where once you have your Ethereum on your crypto wallet, you can then use that Ethereum for executing transactions with your crypto wallet. Well, that's it for this video. Hopefully you've learned something from this and you can use this to get started in crypto. Please remember to like and subscribe and tick the little bell. Also, if you're new to crypto, I did write a book called Crypto: What I Learned the Hard Way by Crypto Jags. You can find it on Amazon in the Kindle book area, and it goes into a lot more detail about why you might want to get into crypto and what the value proposition is. I go into more details about risk versus reward, and I go into a lot of details about how to avoid scams and how to avoid the potholes that will take you out and cause all of your money to be taken from you by some sort of scam. How to recognize those scams and what to look for, and how to know when you're being approached and being pulled into some sort of scam. I think there's a lot of really good information in there, and I've got a link in the description if you decide you want to delve into that a little bit more and maybe try and understand better about what crypto is and what the value proposition is. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in future videos.